How's it going, Eagles? Welcome back to the Avion. My name is Kyle Navarro.
And I'm Chloe Kristovich. We're glad you're back for another week.
And another shark fact.
Absolutely. Did you know that a whale shark's spot pattern is just as unique as a human fingerprint?
You know, I did not know that. But speaking of unique, let's go over to Danielle to hear about our unique Florida weather coming up this week. Danielle.
What's going on, Eagles? I'm Danielle Van Pelt. I hope you're having a great week so far. We got a lot of ranging temperatures all across the board here. Big divide down here. Friday we had a big cold front all the way from Chicago to Oklahoma City down here in Texas. By the time you're watching this on Monday, that cold front is definitely closer to the eastern seaboard there. By the time it comes to Daytona Beach, we're not seeing that big of effect, just a few degrees cooler there. But mostly behind that cold front's the big story. Denver, look at right here, already at 12 degrees by Monday. Minneapolis 22, Seattle 36. A lot of ranging cold temperatures behind that cold front. Right ahead of that cold front, Atlanta 66, Daytona Beach 75, and of course way down here south in Miami, it's 80 degrees. Of course, we can't forget about that big El Nino season as well. Remember, in El Nino, we're going to start to see those conditions later in the fall term and, of course, the winter seasons as well. A lot more precipitation, rain all the way down here in the south. Lots of more moisture up there. Of course, drier conditions in the north as well. We're going to start to see this more in the winter time as well. But still, we can start to see a little bit of its effect down here in the fall season. Of course, nothing new for down here south in Florida, Daytona Beach, Miami. We're seeing a lot more moisture down there. And of course, in Seattle, getting a lot of that cold weather and rain up there in the northwest. A lot of dry conditions down here in the mid of the country here. And of course, they're going to start to see more rain coming in those winter times down here in the south as well. If you got big plans for Halloween, here's your spooky forecast for you. We're seeing a lot nice clouds in the sky, lower temperatures, lower 70s, low to mid 70s. It's going to be great conditions. No need to grab a jacket to cover up your Halloween costume. It's Florida down here, so things are going to be rather still pretty warm. No rain's really expected for Halloween, whether you're hitting the parties or still trick-or-treating. I still like to get trick-or-treating. Hey, it's free candy. But overall, make sure you are staying safe. It's going to be a great time to go outdoors. We're bringing things back home down to Daytona Beach. Monday, Tuesday, still are going to be our highest temperatures. Low is going to be in the 80s for our high. Still all across the board, lows are going to be in those 60s there. Of course, Wednesday, we're going to start to see the drop. That little baby cold front's going to show its face down here in Daytona Beach. Thursday is going to be the coldest day of the week. 75, mid 70s is going to be the high. And of course, the low is going to be the low 60s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we start to jump back up. Sunday, we're back into the 80s. Overall, we're not going to be seeing that much rain this week. No need to really pack and worry about bringing those umbrellas to school. Mostly, it's just going to be clouds and plenty of sunshine. Stay safe.
Thanks, Danielle. I know the weather has been pretty calm lately, so I'm hoping for a little excitement to spice things up.
Speaking of spicing things up, let's hear from Dominic about our exciting fall festivities coming up. Dominic?
Happy Halloween and Homecoming Week, Eagles. Between both of those big celebrations, we've got some great events going on around campus this week. Starting off on Monday, Housing and Residence Life will be hosting their annual Halloween Carnival from 5 to 7. Come out to enjoy food, trunk or treat, face painting, a costume contest, and more. To me, this seems like the perfect way to get into the spooky spirit as we leave October. Next, on Friday, homecoming events will get into full swing. There will be a wide array of events for students, staff, faculty, and alumni alike, including a farmer's market from 10 to 3, a Skyline Social with a food truck festival from 4 to 6, the crowning of homecoming royalty at the men's basketball game around 8, and finally, a homecoming dance for students only starting at 8:30. The festivities continue on Saturday, where you can have lunch with the Embry-Riddle president in the Student Union at noon and see research by Embry-Riddle professionals displayed from 1 to 3. To top it all off will be the homecoming concert with fireworks on Saturday night, taking place on the West Fitness lawn. This concert will be featuring Kyle with the cheat codes opening the show. It's a great way to come together as Eagles, past and present, to celebrate our amazing school. I hope everyone puts on the blue and gold and has an amazing week, Eagles. Are you guys excited for the concert, Kyle and Chloe?
I will say I am pretty excited. Homecoming always puts a sort of buzz in the air.
You know, that's where my hands will be when I'm at the concert.
Sounds like you'll be having fun.
I will be having fun, Chloe, but let's move away from the air and into some clear space. Let's hear from Salim with our industry update about the recent Psyche launch that just happened. Salim, over to you.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen a shooting star? Ever wonder what it would be like to be on top of one? If you answer yes, then you're going to love what they are currently cooking up at NASA. Project Psyche is one of the latest experiments from the Kennedy Space Center that aims to land a spacecraft the size of a small van onto a moving asteroid to help us better comprehend what is hidden deep within those large space rocks that orbit our planet all the time. The spacecraft officially took off on October 13th, aboard the Falcon Heavy rocket, before separating from the rocket an hour later. Now we just have to eagerly await what sort of cosmic mysteries the spacecraft will reveal to us in the coming months. Here's hoping for something out of this world.
Thanks, Salim. I know that Avion got some pretty great coverage of the launch, and I sure am excited to see what Psyche finds out upcoming.
I'm excited to find out what's happening with sports this week. David, take it away.
Hello there, I'm David Allgood, and still a rookie sports reporter coming at you with your weekly dose of Embry-Riddle athletic updates. The soccer regular season concludes in spooky fashion for the Eagles women's team as they face Palm Beach Atlantic on Halloween. Our Eagles men's team will go up against Palm Beach Atlantic on Friday, November 3rd. Both Embry-Riddle's men's and women's cross-country teams concluded conference competition on October 21st and now prepare for the NCAA Division II South Region Championship on Saturday, November 4th. We wish them the best and hope that they can all blaze through the trails. Eagle basketball tips off this week with the men's team playing an exhibition game for homecoming on Friday, November 3rd at the ICI Center. The women's team plays the following afternoon at 2 p.m. against Fort Lauderdale. Following up on some past athletes of the week, Constantine Korsaric helped Eagle Embry-Riddle's men's soccer come out on top against Division I opponent Stetson University with a late goal and assist in the game. Marie Mervold-Symes scored 2 goals for the women's soccer team as they took down number 16 Nova Southeastern 2-1 on October 14th, moving to first in conference standings. Outside of campus, the NBA began their season as teams look to challenge the Denver Nuggets championship title. The MLB World Series is underway, and you can catch the action of Game 3 tonight. But that's not all. Throw on a costume and trick or treat yourself to Game 4 tomorrow night. This has been your big monster mashup of sports from still rookie sports reporter David Allgood. And remember to stay spooky this Halloween and have a great week.
Ooh, Kyle, what are you going to be for Halloween?
You know what? This year I think I'm going to be a lifeguard. How about you?
I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe I'll be a news anchor.
You know what? I think you could pull that off.
I'll get into character right now. I'm Chloe Kristovich.
And I'm Kyle Navarro.
Join us next week for another episode of the Avion.